Instructions Required, an improvised comedy podcast put on by Some Assembly Required in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Tonight we have a fun group of friends. My name is Craig.
I'm Micah.
I'm Matt.
I'm Claire.
Oh, I'm Peter. My bad.
And tonight we have a very extremely special guest. Everybody put your fingers together for Dan Noonan-Day.
I'm Dan. So Dan is an RA with me, and we have a good time working together and whatnot. And so he's joining the podcast today. So
fun fact, it's RA Appreciation Day.
yeah.
Heyo.
So
How are you celebrating?
Just chilling with friends. But it was a snow day today.
yeah.
True. You guys got a nice gift.
Yeah,
Do you feel appreciated or?
More than I usually do. So
Oh, good.
Good.
So yeah, I woke up this morning. Actually went to my 8 a.m., which is rare. It was hailing, and I was like, no, I need to be a good student. I have like 2 weeks left. So I went, and halfway through the class, it got canceled. So,
Classic.
at least I made it there.
You got rewarded for being a good person.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. It was karma.
Yeah.
There's times like that when I'm like, professors should just give so much extra credit for the few people who came, like the Friday before like a break or something.
Yeah.
Where they're like, honestly, you dragged your feet here. You deserve some extra points.
Yeah.
I just couldn't be a professor. I'd just be like, you know what, guys, let's just not today.
Nobody here wants
I wouldn't
to.
want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got extra credit in a class because of that exact situation. Last week, I was in one of my classes, and it was just one of those things where almost nobody was there. It was probably 1/3 of the entire class was there, so I feel like she felt obligated to provide extra credit, so she gave like too much. And it was amazing. Peter was supposed to be in that class. But he was
Oh,
not there.
motherfucker, was that class?
Yeah.
The one time I skipped that class.
Yeah, she
no.
gave too much extra credit in that class.
Shit.
I had in my high school class, there were some of those classes that like you needed to graduate to pass, so they were just like, we need you to give us like show an ounce of work and we will give you the credit. And for one of them, he was like, if you want some extra credit, like we have this like circuit kind of thing, and if you like color in all the wires different colors and just kind of color it in, it doesn't have to line up necessarily, but if you color in this picture and bring it in by Friday, I'll give you some extra credit.
I love classes where you get rewarded for doing the bare
I was so
minimum.
angry, but also I was like, oh, thank God this is a break. And then I'm like, wait, this is what my education
Okay,
is.
but you know that like those teachers that are giving out that like bullshit extra credit have just been worn down by years of kids not doing shit. So they're like, you tried a little bit? Oh my God, you get an A+.
That's totally worth it.
All right, Lawrence, can you come into my office, please?
Yeah, sure. What's up, Mr. Wilson?
So I noticed yesterday that you not only attended class, but I saw that you brought a notebook.
Oh, yeah. My mom got it for me at the beginning of the school year, so just bring it every day.
You know what? Every day. You know what, son? I want to give you extra credit. You name the amount, I will give it to you.
Okay, I just want to get this clear. You're giving me any amount of extra credit I want because I brought a notebook.
Not only a notebook, but a pen to write down notes with. I am flattered. Tell you what, and I am amazed. And you name any amount of points, I will award that to you, Lawrence.
Okay, 75%.
Oh,
My grade.
I mean, I would have gone higher, but all right, son.
Cut to Lawrence and his friend Timmy talking after he just left Mr. Wilson's office. What the heck was that, Lawrence?
Dude, Timmy, I just had the weirdest experience. Mr. Wilson just gave me 75% of the points for the entire class.
Well, what?
Just because I had a notebook and a pen in class.
I knew it. I called you a nerd before we went into class, but... Dude, why'd you have to... Come on, man. You're making us all look bad.
Well, I'm sorry.
What
else am I supposed to keep in my backpack?
Hot Pockets.
Is that what all you guys...
With it, well, yeah. That's when we eat. That's our lunch period, man.
What?
We don't do anything.
Sometimes I eat some of the paper on my notebook, but I thought that you guys were...
Well, come on. Put it away for the rest of us. You don't even write anything on it. You just keep it out.
Yeah, sometimes I doodle one of those little tornadoes.
Yeah, that doesn't count. At least I'm not making an effort to make it seem like I'm learning. You're just creating a huge faux pas, and Mr. Wilson, I think that's BS. Lawrence.
Listen, it's not my fault that I'm an overachiever.
You're not. You're doing the bare minimum just like the rest of us.
Would somebody who's getting the bare minimum get 75% of their points just for being amazing? No.
Well, screw you. Tomorrow during class, I'm gonna bring more than that, and I'm gonna bargain with him for more points.
Timmy, could you step into my office, please?
Oh yeah, sure thing, Mr. Wilson. No problem.
Yeah, I saw today you not only came to class, but I saw you brought a laptop, a ruler, a sextant, a protractor, that beautiful TI-84, and a couple other things. I just wanted to...
I take literature class very seriously, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, I just wanted to call you out on being a freaking nerd. Like,
Hey, whoa, wait.
what are you thinking? It's more of a distraction in my class than any learning.
Well, no. I was typing notes. I was calculating the page dimensions so that I could better understand. Wait, what? Lawrence was in here not but yesterday. Oh God.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes, come in.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I actually forgot my notebook at home because last night I was writing poetry. And so
Screw off,
that,
Lawrence.
I just wanted you to know that's why.
Lawrence, I don't even know why you're here. You know, you don't need to come to class. I already passed you because that was amazing.
This is not
Thank you.
Son, you know what? I'm going to write a letter to the dean and just let him know what kind of student you are.
We have a dean. This is 4th grade.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've become a real dedicated worker to this education of mine.
You know what? Here, take my hat. You teach me.
Are you offering me your position?
Take it.
Cut
Gladly.
to a guy named Dean knighting Lawrence into the new position of 4th grade literature teacher.
Lawrence, do you accept the honor of 4th grade teacher, period 3, literature 2?
Hey, screw off, Dean. You're not even real.
I accept.
And I now bestow you Sir Lawrence of room 143.
Got to Lawrence teaching his first day of class.
Okay, students, welcome to literature class.
Mr. Lawrence, hi, I just wanted to let you know that I really care about this class, so I got you this snack. It's 4 pieces of paper wrapped up in a ball.
How'd you know?
I always like this, and my mom always packs me a couple extra notebooks, so I'm giving them to all my teachers on my first day.
Did you say a couple extra notebooks?
Yeah, my parents are really good at keeping me well stacked, and
What's your name?
Amelia.
Well, Amelia, I would like to present you with your diploma from college.
Mr. Lawrence, really? I'm 9 years old. Are you sure I can handle this?
Yes, congratulations. You are now a graduated adult.
Lawrence, you're younger than me. I don't understand how you can do this.
Keeper, I felt so sick.
It's a trapper keeper.
We should call them nerd Bibles.
Nerd Bible. That's so good, dude. So
It's a what?
It's a binder. It's a binder that's made out of cloth, and it has like like a pencil pouch on it, and then like a place
it's
to
just
put
the
papers.
extremely
Okay,
nerdy tech binder.
Here's
Yeah.
what I'm wondering though.
Is that
Is
the
like,
virgin
we're so-
locator?
why is it when you're in middle school and you have a trapper keeper, you pull mad bitches?
Yeah.
But when you're in high
don't.
school,
Yeah.
trapper keepers,
You do, dude.
you are like the worst
Okay,
person.
I don't know if it was just the middle school I,
I
went
didn't
to,
even know
but
that
it
the
was like
sub-community existed.
okay, it was one badass if you had a trapper keeper, right? But then 2, if you had the metallic Sharpies and you drew like sick designs on it, everybody in class, you'd throw your trapper keeper on the desk and like check out everybody's.
so
Is this
real.
a
Everybody's
thing
different, like,
or
art
a
and stuff?
small town Iowa thing?
This
How far does this?
this is
reach?
southern Missouri, so
Alright.
Missouri.
yeah. So, but dude, it was still. I guarantee you,
I
it
fully
happened.
relate to
The
that.
metallic Sharpie, they're just like, that thing melts metal at an instant and goes
Dude,
on
I
the
remember
paper.
my first girlfriend had I remember her trying to keep her.
Let's all tell first girlfriend
It
stories.
said,
it's-
"I heart Micah."
No. It was pink and it had Bruno Mars like in big block
He
letters
was
on
relevant
it.
at that time.
Yeah.
Dude,
And I was like,
What
"Who's
year was
Bruno
he?
He's
Mars?"
pretty
And
good
he's
at
like, "Oh my
staying, like,
gosh,
subtly
I have
relevant."
to show you." I was like, "Okay."
It's like him and Pitbull, who like they're never like, wow, this is like the best artist of the year, but they're just all. I mean, I guess.
No,
Not kind of the awards, but they just every single year they just like have a song that's like this is played pretty frequently, like this
stamina.
is catchy.
They always have a song that is good and then becomes annoying.
Yeah.
That
Like-
means it does. They're not experimenting though. They found a safe little
Think
thing.
of
Yeah,
the
it's niche.
lifespan of like the career of somebody who's really, really popular for like a few years, and then the people who are like a little bit popular for like ever.
Mhm.
It's like those people probably will live literally for eternity.
And they're gonna
Just
get a lot of
every
little
year for all the
cameo
records.
They don't have to
opportunities.
live with as much shit probably.
Yeah,
'cause
Pitbull's
they're
just
not,
like-
you know, like paparazzis. Yeah, but
Who's been
not
doing
as
that
bad
for the
as like
longest?
Justin Bieber.
I can't even
The
think.
The
longest.
longest?
Bon Jovi.
I feel like he had a
Someone
moment when it was
like
him
the
though. Like
Beatles.
he was the one.
I
The
just feel
Beatles
like
had a lot of prep time, but as far as like perform, like they were performing in Germany
They
for
started
like
off
so many
higher,
years.
and
But then when
so
they
it's
came,
taken
yeah.
longer to come down.
But I feel like they definitely had a moment when they were like the number one though. I'm talking like
yeah.
like when was Pitbull ever the most relevant? I feel like he's always been like, oh that was
20,
fun.
have you ever?
Probably like
No,
Pitbull's New
he
Year's
wasn't-
Rockin'
Did you ever go to a middle school dance in 2008?
Yeah, actually,
Have you ever been
we
to
didn't have
Florida?
that.
Dude,
honestly.
the funny thing is, those songs are like the soundtrack of our childhood still, even though they're like not. Like I remember Black and Yellow at like every school dance.
Yeah.
Dude, if there's any way that you can like, as we talk about songs, just like just like edit in like a split second of it.
You know what it is. So for those of you that don't know, we had a very interesting show at a high school, and we did this one game where we like talked about. We basically bring down two audience members and talk about their
Their, like, experience at
their
prom.
experience at prom starting at the beginning. And like last year was just a normal like I woke up and I went to my girlfriend's house and we did our hair.
The
like, stuff like
typical
that.
girl takes hours to get ready. Guy wakes
Yeah.
up, comes to his hair, takes a shower.
Like
Yeah.
very
Shower comes
stereotypical
there.
prom. We got the opposite of that. They were like, well, we weren't even gonna go, and then we decided last second to go, and like they had a kid, and it was
Not that
just
there's anything wrong with
not
that.
that there's anything wrong, but it's not typical.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's not. It's like how. So we were thinking, oh my god, we don't want to like make fun of them, or like make them.
As a group, I think we try to stay out of political statements.
Yeah,
in general.
and anytime like we don't want to put some. Basically, we didn't want to bring them up to make it look like we're making fun of them, like an
Mhm.
insult comic, and then sending them back. So,
Yeah.
but it was walking on eggshells.
I think we managed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they liked
Did
it.
anybody here have like a wild ass prom experience or like homecoming or anything like that? Because I feel like mine were always very vanilla ice cream.
I had one that I thought at the time was really exciting. I was a freshman and he was a senior. I was
Oh,
in like the
wow.
choir that he would like help with and stuff.
That's-
And
Mhm.
yeah, and he was like, yeah, my parents like got us this limo. They had an exchange student with them like in high school, and so it was like a double dated like them. But like we're all like, I'm what, maybe 14. How old are you when
Like
you entered
15,
college?
yeah.
Like super young, and like they were 18, but he was like, yeah, like we're not gonna do any after parties or anything. I want to get you home safe. Like no worries about anything like that. So like we were like not drinking, not doing anything, just like sitting in this really nice limo driving around Des Moines, Iowa. And it was like this should have been so exciting, but in reality it was just like us there with like sparkling the sparkling grape juice. Yeah, the grape juice.
Yeah.
Like this feels fun to drink, but then my stomach just really hurts.
Did you expect to get fucked up at prom?
Not really, but I was like the 18-year-olds, like the big kids probably like drink a little, you know. But
kids.
yeah, dude, seniors were
They
scary.
respected you. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it ended up being super nice. But it's just like, wow, I was in a limo. But the whole experience of a limo was just like, in my mind, I imagined it being like, oh, crazy night out, we're all in a limo,
It was
long
literally
stretch.
just a
Just
car.
car.
And it was just sitting in a car, and like it was dark already, and like the windows are tinted, so like it was just like, oh look, here's some street lights, like
You're just in like a long car.
And, like,
It's really
It's
just
a-
a very inconvenient car type of
Yeah.
car.
and
Yeah.
I didn't know the date or her friend, like I didn't know any of them very well, and none of us were like, it'd be like someone says something, and then everyone just kind of laughs for a little bit and is silent for about 2 minutes.
I'm gonna buy like
Brenda.
Yeah.
Brenda, you know, I just bought you that new car. You don't seem too happy, too excited.
Dad, I'm really happy that you finally bought me a car. I want to go to McDonald's at like 9 a.m. before school starts.
Okay. Well, I was just was just, wondering because I just, I like to get you nice things, very luxurious things, and you never seem to appreciate them when you're, in the moment.
Well, how do you want me to appreciate it better, Dad?
I don't know, just like look like you're having fun, smile every now and then.
Do you want to come hang out with me and my friends sometime?
I mean, not particularly, but if it'll
Come
help,
on, we'll
I
have a
guess-
good time.
Okay, well,
All right.
sure.
Me and Tiffany are hanging out tonight, probably around 6 p.m. We're going to go over to the other place and have some pizza. Does that sound like a good time, Dad?
Yeah, honey, I own 90% of the restaurants in this city. You could go to somewhere a little nicer.
Where do you suppose?
I mean, maybe downtown, the cafe, anything like that.
Downtown? That's like where all the seniors in high school hang out, though.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but our family owns most of the restaurants there.
Well, come on downtown with us tonight, then.
Cut to downtown.
Hey Brenda, thanks for coming and
Tiff.
bringing your friend. Who's your friend?
This is my dad.
Oh.
Hey there, kiddo.
Brenda, wow, you never told me your dad was so strong.
Hope you don't mind me tagging along. I'd like to reconnect with my daughter. I don't understand why the expensive things I buy her don't make her happy.
Sure. So, yeah, thanks for letting us go downtown. That's really nice. What would you like me to call you, Mr. Brenda's?
Hey,
I won't
call
call
me
you Dad.
Gus. Call me Gus.
Gus. Okay. Thanks, Gus.
So, where do we want to eat? He actually owns almost all the restaurants down here.
Do you own Toki?
I actually do own Toki.
Can we go there?
You know what? Why don't we go somewhere less fancy? So my daughter actually freaking smiles for once. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, honey. But there is a McDonald's down the road.
I do
A
own McDonald's.
McDonald's? My mom can't know if I'm going to McDonald's. I'm sorry. It's just like she said that seniors usually hang out there, and especially around 6:30 at night, there might be a lot of getting.
Well, tell you what.
flurries
It
and
seems
stuff.
like both of you are scared of the seniors. And let me tell you what. There's nothing to be scared about. They're just people.
What do you mean, Gus?
Well, we're gonna go and get to know some of them.
Get
Cut
know
to
the scene.
McDonald's.
All right, right there.
Oh,
He's,
excuse me.
Hey,
Sorry.
Brenda.
Oh,
Hey,
hey.
Tiffany.
Brenda, how do you...
This is John. He's inquired with me.
John, how'd you know my name?
I'll see you around.
I've never seen him before in my life.
He helped you pick out that robe one time.
Are you a 10 or 1?
Yo, John, why are you talking to these fucking 12-year-olds, dude?
Dude, another 12, but like...
Dad.
I guess that one's
Honey,
pretty banging, dude.
honey, I don't know what to tell you. They're intimidating.
Yo, what's up, old man? How you doing?
Who's this fucking dude?
This is...
Hi,
Gus,
I'm
this is
Brenda's.
Gus, our friend.
I'm
Our
Brenda's
friend.
father. I'm here to ease the
just-
cohesion between classes.
Yo, that's sick.
You
Brenda's
know-
banging. You want to buy me cigarettes?
Sure, son. Here's
Hey,
a cigar.
Hey,
Fuck
Mr.
yeah.
Brenda, I know that you're like Mr. Brenda and all, but like,
His
your
name
daughter's
is
looking
Gus.
like...
Well, her mother is slamming,
You fucking know, dude.
and I'm too afraid to tell you anything else. So, Brenda, you're now dating this senior boy.
What, Dad?
That's so
Brenda!
exciting.
Dude, score.
I thought this
Dude,
night was
it's-
for us.
Brenda, you need to now look down on your friends you have currently and talk about your
Brenda!
older boyfriend.
Brenda,
So,
do you
John, can you believe Tiffany wore those Miss Me jeans
I'm
tonight?
still here.
Yeah, honestly, like, usually she's looking like...
I'm not gonna miss shit, dude.
Brandon doesn't miss anything.
Yeah, I played catcher. I've never dropped a ball.
That's crazy.
Shut up, Tiffany.
Okay.
Brenda, I notice now that since you became such a bitch, you seem to appreciate all my gifts I give you better.
Well, Dad, that's because you are a gift.
Oh, honey, that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Some guy comes into McDonald's. Hey, whoever fucking parked their limo like an ass in front of 3 different spots, I have nowhere to park.
Sorry, that was my dumb fuck of a dad.
That was...
Brenda.
The way you just said that about your dad, Brenda?
Brenda, you've never talked about Gus like that.
Brenda, I was within earshot when you insulted me.
You guys act
Insult?
I'll have
right.
you know our chauffeur parked the limousine.
Cut to Brenda and her father getting ready for prom the night of the morning of prom.
So, Dad, does this dress make my boobs look good?
Well,
Be honest.
honey, you would have to have some for them to look like anything.
They're bigger than Mom's.
Well, that's quite the...
Hey, is somebody talking about my breasts?
Honey, it's fine. Dr. Wilson did fine on them. You look so fantastic.
Thank you, honey. Brenda,
Yeah, nice water balloons. Mom.
you look like a piece of shit. I'm going back to the jacuzzi. I'm gonna drink.
Honey, give me that mimosa. You're done.
No, it's my last one. I promise.
I just wish John would be here with me. He understands. Come in.
Hey, it's me.
Hi, John. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm ready for prom.
Oh, yeah? How do my boobs look?
Oh my god, right now I'm looking at your boobs, and they look.
It's
From the bathroom. I'm not moving better, I bet. They closes the door.
All right. So is the limo ready?
Yeah, the limo, it's outside.
Is it like an actual limo?
Well, it's more of a stretch limo, but...
Meanwhile, outside, his uncle's station wagon has been cut in half and extended with other station wagon parts.
Oh, wow. This looks great.
Yeah, it's really long.
That's amazing.
I mean, you can probably get in if you want.
I'd love to get a ride in your long stretch.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Why did it just fall off?
Don't worry about it. We can just put that on the ground.
All right. Should I just climb in or like? Are you
Hey,
driving?
Uncle Ken! Uncle Ken!
Yep. What's up, buddy?
You ready to go?
Yeah, just start up the station wagon and we'll get going down Brown.
Have you seen Brenda? This is my girlfriend, Brenda.
What's up? You looking pretty cute?
Yeah,
looking,
she definitely looks.
looking hotter than Dale on the last lap. That's a NASCAR joke for you. Anyway, let's get started.
Sounds great.
They arrive at Toki for dinner.
All right, here's that fancy dancing pants and place you're going. You can go inside. I'll just stand in the station wagon, keep me running.
Yes. Okay, let's go inside.
All right. What do we want for dinner?
Is that Tiffany sitting over at that table?
I haven't talked to her since that night at McDonald's.
She looks like she's sitting alone.
Wait, that conniving bitch.
Hey there, why are you crying? I'm not late. Sorry I couldn't drive you with me, honey.
Hey, listen, it's not
What?
that I'm mad about that. It's just that
Why are you crying so
I
much,
was
honey?
here all alone, and there's Brenda.
Oh, you know what?
Sean,
well,
I don't even know how they got here. I was so mad.
I had to drive my nephew in the station wagon, but
You're what?
in the station wagon, this station wagon.
Tiffany.
Anyway, before you ask me to prom.
John,
Tiffany,
Oh shit.
are
John.
you going to prom with my uncle? My Uncle Ken?
Okay, listen. So we started talking like a couple months ago. I was sending an email, and I accidentally sent it to the wrong person. It was a typo, but then apparently your uncle just responded, and I don't know, we've been talking for a while, and I needed a date to prom, and Brenda wouldn't talk to me anymore after she started dating you, and you guys became FB official. So, yeah.
Hey, are you talking to my date right now?
Brenda, you guys can go back to your table, okay?
You can go back to your swine hole of a house.
Ain't a lot of work. I'm just trying to get a cheeseburger.
And scene. There's actually a supposed age discrimination case at my high school because for lunches, seniors usually get to go first, and then like juniors, sophomores, freshmen, they sent out an email to everybody saying that the Department of Agriculture stated that this is a case of age discrimination and that anybody can go in lunch at the same time.
That's so stupid.
What?
Yeah.
That's not how
That's in the
scheduling
ag
works at
department.
all.
Yeah.
Dude,
What is,
why
just,
the
Any
ag
kind of
department?
seniority
Why-
is
wait,
like...
I don't know.
How does
guys,
that...
just wait till the ag department finds out about seniority.
Dude, what if the ag department finds out? Oh no. Like that shouldn't be a sentence that you say.
What if
They're
this
gonna chase us
thing.
down with their combines.
The FBI is
It's
on
like-
their way.
It's like, okay, America civilization crumbles, and we're just like at a state by state basis, and now like the ag department is one of the most powerful branches of government.
Dude, they got the cows. They got the dairy.
It's like the secret police, but they're just farmers.
the ag department.
Okay, but also think about the fact that they know how to build tractors and stuff.
I don't know if they know how to build them, but
Well, some of them
But they
probably.
understand the inner workings.
And so
of
it's
it.
like they would know how to control
Dude.
everything.
I was friends with a guy who was a farmer, and his dad was a farmer, obviously. And so he took the corn cob, whatever, and was talking about it, and he like named each part of it, like what different kernels meant and all this stuff.
At the Iowa. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait, I was thinking of this too. I think this is like, I was listening to Mitch Hedberg, and he's talking about corn on the cob. Like corn comes on the cob. It really should be like corn off the cob, is regular corn.
Yeah.
Like, because if I have my arm, it's not
Yeah, arm on the body.
arm on the body. It's
Yeah.
my arm.
Why are they specifying the natural order?
Oh.
because everybody or us civil city folk usually have it off the cob, so we're like, oh, we get it off the cob all the time. And then when it's on the cob, it's like, look, I'm being a corn on the cob.
That's
Why
It's
is
like
it
a-
that corn on the cob tastes just
Different.
way better
World's
than corn
better.
I
off
think
the
it's
cob?
because it's like technically more fresh. 'Cause
less
no matter what,
preservatives.
once you cut it, it's
Freshly
gonna kind of
picked.
dry out.
We've got some freshly picked cob pieces.
Did you ever, like, we had a tool that you could put on the cob and then push down and it cut them all off.
Oh no, I had
Your
like,
teeth weren't enough.
Does everybody?
No,
I feel like
that
every
was
house
when
I've ever
I lost my
been
two
to.
front teeth, so I had to do that.
Every house I've ever been to has those little like
Pokers?
pokers for the end.
Oh
of
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that just like a thing? Like when you sign your lease for
Did
your
you
house,
not?
they
Did
just
you
like
not
give
have
you
that?
some.
I think it's definitely like a suburban thing. Like you
Probably
get these.
rare Iowa thing, too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Welcome to Whole Foods. Do you have any questions today?
Where are the bags?
Oh, I mean, we will give you a shopping cart at the beginning of your experience, and then at checkout we will bag your groceries.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
these bird seeds gluten-free?
Oh, these bird seeds. You mean seed for the birds?
Yeah, but I was going to try to make something out of it.
Yeah, they're good for crafts. They're good for eating. They're good for.
Okay, what if could I make like a edible sculpture, kind of like an edible arrangement, but purely bird seed?
Oh, of course.
And it's just called bird seed. It's not actually like this is vegan, right? It's not bird pieces.
No, ma'am. No, it is not bits of a bird.
Okay. I'm just like I'm a little new to the whole vegan thing, and I'm just wondering, say a bird like we've been talking about is flapping in swings and a little feather falls. Is it okay for me to use that feather, or is that like cotton? Or not cotton? I'm sorry, wool.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that if you were to use that feather, you would be sinning.
Okay, and also like if it's like udder is really full and I just like have to give it a little squeeze, so Bessie feels better, is that like bad even if I don't consume the milk?
Okay. Because the animal is not telling you that it would like
Can I
to
have
be
a
breastfed.
pet? Can I like own an animal?
No.
Excuse me. Where's your aisle of books? I'm looking for just general guidelines of what is and is not ethical.
Books.
Yeah. Usually it's in the vegan section, and it's not there right now. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah,
like kind of the questions that this young lady's been asking.
So, you're looking for books. I can
Yeah.
interest you
Or just
in
like
our
instruction manuals.
library section.
Okay.
Are
these books made out of recyclable fibers?
So what these are they are books made from paper off of the tree.
Did the bark fall off of the tree, or is it bark of the tree?
Now I will let you know that there was no harming to the trees in the creation of this. They were fully consenting to the fact of us blending and using their fibers to create this paper.
Okay, but I also saw a couple of research studies on BuzzFeed that told me that sometimes, like, what you guys interpret as consent from the trees is actually not. So I was just wondering, like, what is a yes for a tree?
Just so I can know, like in public,
Okay,
like if I see a
so
tree with
in the
bark on it.
process of harvesting a tree,
Yeah.
you must first spend a minimum of 48 hours to a maximum of 72 hours wooing the tree and courting it with gifts and attraction. Yes,
Sorry, I'm not done actually.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but
You're interrupting anyways.
are your carts vegan?
Oh,
Because
yes.
this looks like mahogany, and I don't. Did you get the permission of the tree? As I
In
thought?
fact,
Yeah, mahogany doesn't really have as much of that wooing process, I feel like.
In fact, these carts are made fully from cruelty-free mahogany wood. Specifically, they were asked over the course of 3 weeks if they were fully accepting of the idea of them becoming a cart in a future lifetime, and then at the time of taking them away, they were fully consenting of the idea of us lightly chopping them down with small butter knives over the course of 1 week.
Hey,
Cut to the process.
so we're gonna start harvesting these, right?
Okay, yes. So here are the trees. So
You ever swung an axe before?
Excuse me.
Hey,
Excuse me.
Daryl.
That was very aggressive. I just need a moment. No.
Where's your flannel?
Excuse me, I'm wearing a light cardigan because it is spring, early to late spring.
It's snowing outside. Here we go.
I can't control
All right,
that.
pick up the axe now.
Okay.
The axe barely
no.
goes above his waist.
This axe is very different than the tools I'm used to using in a tree harvest.
What are you used to using, huh?
Actually, I brought my own kit in case you were wondering.
Let me see that. Did you get that at Lowe's?
It's all just crystals.
In case you have never harvested a tree, you buffoon, the correct way to go about it is not to chop and there's no aggressive action. Yes. The mid-Atlantic animal who lives mostly in trees.
This isn't just about animals now, we're talking about destroying the animal's habitat.
I wasn't finished talking. The crystals are set about the tree in kind of a pentagram-esque manner.
Pentagram?
Yes.
The only thing we worship around here is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
It's not a religion. It's more of a, in terms of shapes that are allowed to be used in natural processes, it's the sharpest. So it speeds up the time of harvesting.
These damn hipsters coming in here.
Obviously, you've never participated in a crystal activity.
Excuse me, is this flashback vegan?
Oh, I'm sorry. So, anyways, that's how we get the trees. And in the making of that flashback, no brain cells were harmed.
Okay, beautiful. Because I'm like, okay, you know, like if you don't eat for a little while and your body takes energy from its own fat, is that technically non-vegan?
Okay, so when you use your brain power, you've made a consenting agreement with your brain to the fact that it understands the risks of using.
But where is that
brain
written
power.
down? I don't see that written down in any of these pamphlets. I've been looking around at these books. I read 4 of them front to back, and none of them mentioned anything about the ethics of vegan and flashbacks.
Okay, so this book over here is what you're going to want to look at. It was created over the course of 2 to 4 years. It was proofread by up to 4 editors, at least 1, and it contains all the information about the ethics of brain consent.
I have a question. I just got back from the woods. I've been there for a couple of weeks, and it was me and a couple of buddies I went camping with, and we ran out of food, and we couldn't get a hold of anybody, and I ate both of them. They were totally fine with it. They understood that one of us had to live, and they said it should be me. And I was just wondering if that was vegan or if it was.
Is that going to be in this textbook?
If it's covered in the material. I know there's a Whole Foods, but I just had a lot of questions that I heard that you were answering.
Okay, yes. So in fact, in the case of
I even let them each take eat one arm of mine as like
now,
collateral.
That is going to help a lot in your case.
Okay, good.
Actually, because that shows that there was in fact consenting and reciprocating behavior in the cannibalism process.
Cut to the clerk at the meeting at the end of the week. So, Miss Angela, how was the Q&A session up front?
It was very, very good. I
Good.
feel like I really educated some people.
Do the customers feel more informed about the quality of Whole Foods?
Yeah, I think they do.
Thank you so much, Angela.
It's
Nancy.
Oh my god, Whole Foods is wild.
Whole Foods is honestly too accurate. I feel like every time I go in there, I get a little more vegan.
One time we were kind of like lost in Chicago and we were trying to get a taxi and it was really windy. No one was wanting to stop. So we're like, oh, screw this. And we just went into a Whole Foods and just sat in the chairs and we got like drinks. I got some like naturally carbonated, which means like bacteria root beer. And it was like pretty gross. But I was like, I feel like 90% of the store is gross, but it's just people ingrain themselves and they're like, no, I have to live this way.
Is there just like a lounging section in a Whole Foods?
It's like a restaurant kind
Yeah,
of
it's kind of like a Hy-Vee situation.
And if they don't have that, you can always just pull out the shopping carts and just chill in it for a little bit in the middle of an aisle.
Yeah, I don't
Be in
mind.
like the rice aisle, people only go there to stock up.
Actually, if you can get into a lotus position, you can sit anywhere. they just
The power of posture!
they just see you and they're like, oh,
Oh, right. All right.
we
Yeah.
need to take this area off.
I've never been to Whole Foods.
I haven't either. I've never even like seen one.
Well, now you know. There's one over there.
We
You have
have.
a Whole Foods?
That's a natural.
Yeah,
growth.
it's
Yeah, that's natural.
That's
growth.
different.
That's different.
Oh.
Excuse me. I need,
That's
to,
not
I need to be able to write a pretentious Facebook post about it later, and it has to be authentic.
No.
So is that Whole Foods?
Excuse me, wannabe Whole Foods. Maybe you could quit your deception and lies and, I don't know, change your name to just Grocers because nobody does nature better than Whole Foods.
I actually only eat partial foods.
I just want, like, most of it.
Usually like a good 75% of a food is what I want. Like I wouldn't want like an entire squash, but like if the squash was well prepared, I'd eat a solid 75% of the squash.
I feel like if I was given time, I could eat anything. You know?
Holy.
Like if you just got hungry.
The entire
enough.
thing.
But I feel like
Dark matter.
the concept of
Yeah.
whole means that you have it in like one sitting. I feel like so otherwise it's like half of it and then a half of it. So like to eat a whole thing.
You just space
You
it
have
out.
to do
It's
it.
a longer sitting.
Yeah.
Whole Foods steak.
But
Like,
still,
okay,
if you ever need to leave and come back.
If you eat a whole
So
cake
enjoy
over the
family
course of
meals.
like a week, like by yourself,